be the way. Now before we made that box that we started with the end of the box. And the reason why we do that is because maybe you want to have something like a elevated bed or a shelf that goes all the way to this back wall here. And you can show where it connects and how far it goes in on that wall by making a little box that shows where the end of that shelf would attach to this back wall. Now you can make this box the way we did when we did it in reverse by making the back of the box first. So from each of the corners, I'm going to make a line that points to the vanishing point, but moves away from it because we're doing it in reverse. And if I wanted my shelf to end before the end of the page, then I can make my other one right here, just so I don't forget. If we wanted to make our shelf end before the page ends, then I want to keep track of what is the bottom of this shelf. And if I follow this line here, once I get to the end of the page, then I should stop somewhere before there. So I'm going to make my horizontal line that's going to start off the end of that box and connect with the horizontal the two lines that are the bottom of the shelf, the bottom of that little box that I started with. Since this is going to be solid, I'm going to erase what I see inside, just so it makes it a little clearer what's going on. And what I can do now is make the side of this box that's going to be closer to us by starting at the smaller box that I started with, dragging my ruler away from the vanishing point, making a line that's vertical that connects the same two corner lines that this line did. And then I can erase what I see in there because it's going to be a solid shelf. And then I have to just finish this off. So I'll erase that a little more. To do that, then I'm going to realize that right here is going to be the top of this little rectangle. I'm going to start erasing some of the stuff that's in there that I don't need. And then I just finish it off where I cut off the shelf when I made that first line here, the one that I wanted to make sure didn't go off the page. So now I can erase any lines that I made when I was making this shelf that I don't need, and that would be my shelf. Or it could be a little bed that's elevated, whatever you want it to be. But on this I could put, you know, a vase if I wanted to be like a little shelf with a decoration on it. And, you know, maybe I'll put another vase in there. Now, as things get closer to this wall back here, you're not going to see as much of them. So if I had a vase back here, I might just see part of it. And it will be a little bit smaller because it's farther away from us in the picture. So, say I wanted a lot of vases. It might look something like that.